Hey folks, this is Vince with Dad's Gaming Addiction, and today we're going to quickly check out Handmancers. So Handmancers is coming to Steam soon, but as of right now, you can download the demo and try it out for yourself. My version of the game is a full key. That being said, the current build is still the demo, so what I'm playing, you'll have access to as well. So as the game updates and shows off more content and unlocks more content, I'll be happy to show off more of the game. So Handmancers is kind of like Slay the Spire. It's way more flashier. In this current build of the game, there's some technical difficulties with the options menu. No full screen, for example, and if you hold in Alt-Enter to force a windowed mode, it just resizes back to full screen on you without any warning. So there's some technical issues in the background that need addressing. So this is like a rock, paper, scissors kind of card game where you can see what the enemy is going to throw at you. And there's three different kinds of cards. There's like swords, there's rocks, and there's paper. So again, rock, paper, scissors kind of thing. And you can see what the enemy is going to throw at you, and then you play cards that beat those particular cards. And at the end of that, you see like, okay, you do this much damage based on what you played, and back and forth until someone wins. After you win, you can pick different buffs for your character, like passive bonuses. Like think the trinkets, for example. These are permanent buffs. You can also get these gems as well, and you can attach these gems to the cards themselves in order to give them some kind of special power. I believe there's 3 slots. There's like one on the left, one on the right, and then there's one for the very bottom of the card. And it's just, I like that. I mean, this is the part of the game that attracted like myself to want to keep playing more. Just like this is the kind of thing I love, just the synergies and creating a deck that really suits my play style and finding combos that really work. That's what I'm really excited about. That being said, like at first the game was not very intuitive. The game, like in my opinion, I felt like the demo was like overly flashy. Like everything is just so overly, I don't know what the word is, traumatized. I mean, like it's just like things are just so like overdone, like the graphics and like there's characters and the cutscenes, and I'm not complaining about that. It's just things are just so flashy that I feel like more attention was paid to that flashiness as opposed to making it easier for the player to learn what's going on. For example, I saw a tooltip about redrawing your hand, and I forgot what button it was, and I couldn't find it in the interface. Yeah, so unlike Slay the Spire, where you typically redraw your cards every turn, the cards that you play, that's it. Your hand just diminishes over time. And you have to click a button to fill your hand back up. But it's called sprint, the sprint button. It's on the left. However, when you do that, you receive a card that is a cramp card, and that basically loses to anything. But you can use that to your advantage in different ways. If you know you're going to lose, like if the enemy's throwing swords at you and you have no rock, you can throw that cramp card in there just to get rid of it. Sometimes the enemy will like, maybe you can use it for one of the enemies. Like the one guy I was fighting, he steals a random card from my hand, and he just so happened to steal my cramp card. So it was interesting in the way it was playing. I didn't fully understand like the numbers, like he'll throw 4 swords at me, and I don't know if that means 4 damage. Again, it's the game is just more focused on being flashy than informative. That being said, like I enjoyed what I played, and I would keep playing this, except like A, it's just a demo, and B, there's no permanent progression yet. Again, this is just a demo. But at the beginning of the video, I pulled up a screen that showed you that were upcoming features, and I'm when those are implemented, I'll be happy to come back to this, because this is a game I could really see myself playing. But it's still like it's still a variation of Slay the Spire, and there's thousands of these games out there. I think what sets it apart is just its overly flashy presentation. Because there are other Slay the Spire clones out there that do the gem thing, where you can attach gems to cards. Monster Train, you can add buffs to cards and stuff like that. So, I'll be interested to see what direction this game goes in, and I'll be looking forward to play it more. And I think what the developers really need to focus on with this particular demo and making it better is the options menu. Get the full screen option in there. And my resolution, for whatever reason, was 1920 by 1080. That was the max. And then when I alt-tabbed and came back, all of a sudden it was 2540. Like, the resolution, like, my resolution options were changing every time I, went into the game, alt-tabbed. It was a mess. So the developers need to, figure that out in order to make this game proper. But, based on the demo, it was pretty good. Just not very intuitive. Very flashy and not very intuitive. But still decent. So if you want to try it for yourself, there is a demo. Head on over to the Steam store page and give it a shot yourself. And again, it's supposedly coming soon. I don't know when that is. This is Vince. Thanks for watching. Catch y'all next time. Take care.